Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny,
Erin,
and Kat.
So back with another episode of the Vampire Diaries, season 2, episode 13, Daddy Issues.
I said earlier, you were like, oh look, it's Uncle John. I was like, it's Daddy John.
Oh, I see. So you don't just like Uncle John, you're like Daddy John.
No, you know I didn't say it like...
She said it like that, right?
Absolutely.
No one.
Daddy.
We see him in other things, he's great. But I cannot imagine there's a lot of people going, Daddy.
It's too late. Erin is
You
fully...
did.
I reckon Ellie's...
Ellie?
Erin
See, look,
is a
no
fully-
one knows who I am.
Erin is a fully paid up member of the Uncle John...
The Daddy John Club.
Daddy John. Yeah.
Is there a Daddy John fan club? Sure, there must be an Instagram or a Twitter. Do you know what? We'll start one.
He's one of those actors, though, that if I was to meet him at Comic-Con, I'd be like, I really loved you in, and just reel off so many shows.
But he's normally quite like...
Bit nass.
Yeah, but he strikes me as someone that would be like, hello, like, lovely to meet you, and he'd just be so nice
Probably.
in person. We should go to a Comic-Con and find out.
I haven't been to one in ages.
It seems like there's a lot of actors and actresses in the Vampire Diaries. I'm surprised they haven't just done, like, a Vampire Diaries convention.
Well, they have. It's
Okay.
where I met Damon.
Was it that, like, a solely a Vampire
That was,
Diaries
yeah.
one?
Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in the comments. Do you call him Uncle John or Daddy John?
Or that idiot John.
We're not starting this.
Also,
Ignore
You
her question.
started this.
Ignore her question.
Did you know he was dead this whole time?
Please.
Did you know?
At least she doesn't.
I'm sorry, Tyler. I'm sorry.
She could have kicked his ass there.
She could have kicked his ass and he pulled himself back. There's still hope, guys.
Yeah.
Hi. Oh, I want to pause that.
Don't remind us he did that. Let's just look at it.
He didn't do that. Oh, maybe we did that
guy
one.
did.
last one.
Yeah.
Elena, you want me to explain the situation, or would you like to do the honors?
Okay, what's going on? I'm sorry, Jenna. I should have told you earlier, but...
She didn't tell her.
I'm Elena's biological father.
Oh, you've done Aunt Jenna dirty.
It's like you're not telling her certain things. You're forgetting to tell her anything.
Brought
Yeah.
back John. Yeah, I'm sorry about Rose. Whatever, I knew the woman for 5 minutes. I cared about her after 5 minutes. Oh, I wonder what that means. It means I care, Stefan. It means I'm changing and evolving into a man capable of greatness. Gotta watch your back. I may just have to go get a hero hairdo of my own and steal your thunder.
So what's happening though, but don't change the hair.
What do you want?
Oh, he doesn't trust her yet
I want you
though.
to
Good.
understand that a vampire will never be your friend.
Ugh, poisonous
Are you
bitch.
sure to be enemy? No, Stefan thinks that he's telling the truth about wanting to help me.
You believe him?
No, I don't believe him for a second.
No, neither.
What are we gonna do?
Kill him. I'm joking. Okay, I'm a little serious.
Damon?
I'm gonna hurt him. Elena.
Luna.
Good guy now, remember?
What is it?
I'm not gonna hurt you. Just wanna talk.
So maybe like
No.
could have had Elena with him for you
Yeah.
know. Because honest, he doesn't have a relationship with Stefan.
And you'd be terrified because if they're with these mortal enemies.
It's good to have you back, John. We could really use you.
Sorry, all these memorials. I would be leaving town.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of shit going on.
What
in
is the
Vampire.
death toll in Mystic Falls?
You say you would leave town. Look at all the people that live there. They're all so pretty. I mean,
That's because they're all vampires, mate. That's 'cause
do
they're
you imagine
so
that you're about to
natural.
leave town, you see Damon, you're like, and I'm going to stay.
Why do you know? Maybe I'd be like, they're all so pretty. Oh my god, I need to go somewhere. You're like,
Yeah, well, you would. I'd fit in that.
it's like, you know, when you're like, I'm like, Arrest of the State 8, but I'm a Mystic Force 5.
Yeah.
Is there a problem here?
Not at all.
What was that about?
There's two ways of viewing Jeremy here. You're like, one, don't be stupid.
Yeah.
She's powerful, you have nothing. But on the other hand, it's like, he's willing to step in knowing that for her, you know?
Yeah.
In that scene, all I could think about was Jeremy's only power is a ring
Yeah.
That brings him back to life.
that brings him back to life. And 5 minutes ago, he was happy to take that off, and I still think he'd have stepped in and done that.
Yeah.
Whose number was that? Yeah, but Tyler, I'm trying to save your life.
So Stefan can say to him, like, I've known this whole time, been here this whole time, I have never
So,
done anything
Yeah.
to
you
you.
know a lot.
Yeah, I'll just swing by when you're closing.
Sounds good.
We don't get much Matt. I miss Matt. But I'm scared for more Matt.
Excuse me.
Oh, she knows.
Caroline, right?
Yeah.
I have a trick too.
Oh. What is that?
How fucking dare she?
Okay, but she's not dead, we know that.
Oh my god, I want to reach into the TV and hurt them. How could they? Tyler will never forgive them. They've misstepped. I'm so mad. I'm so mad.
Where's she?
Right here. Want proof?
What's happening? Hurt her? Yeah, and you're dead.
She's gonna be so dead, that woman.
You need to stop.
And what?
Assuming that I'll play the good guy because it's you who's asking.
Well, at least he knows what she does.
Manipulating.
Oh, the rage. Are those toothpicks?
Sorry, what was that? It's Caroline. Blood full moon is not even fight. You know it. We will take you.
I'm not so sure about that, tough guy.
Shit.
Oh no.
Give us Tyler.
They're only showing Tyler the dark side of all of them, though.
We can take him. I don't know about that. Well then.
Like, I don't want them to kill them all, but also I don't want anything. Did he just rip his heart out? Yeah.
There's a latch on the door and I can't get to it.
Oh, come on, Tyler, let her out.
But if he lets her out, she's gonna have to join the fight.
Or Tyler's gonna rescue her. Bonnie. No, the dad!
But why is it not affecting Tyler or...
He's powerful, I reckon he's directed.
Elijah made a promise to Elena. I'm here to see it's upheld. You need to go.
So what, the people that Elena cares about,
Elena gave a list.
and Damon wasn't on that list?
No, he's on it.
I thought he was in
Tyler
pain
must
on
have
the
been on it as well.
Oh.
Now.
Oh, I thought Damon was still on the floor. I was going to say, that's...
No.
I can come in if you want me to.
I'm fine, Stefan.
You don't have to pretend with me. Anybody would be upset if it was romantic. This is how you kill an original. In this vial is ash from a white oak tree. Dagger must be dipped into the ash and then plunged into their heart. Where is this, Bill?
Let's just say if she accomplishes what she's attempting, Klaus will never set foot in Mystic Falls.
Or do you think Mummy and Daddy are operating in the background to protect her?
Well, when John left, she did call him and say she's our daughter.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Matt.
Are you okay?
Yeah, something came up with Bonnie, and she needed me. You know, a friend thing. You understand?
Aww.
Yeah, so you were with her, right?
She's not trying to hurt him.
No.
Fine.
Are you okay?
This is going to look bad if Matt turns up to check where she is.
Fine. Do you know what they did to me?
Sorry. Caroline,
You just stood there when they were going to kill us. You just stood there. You didn't do anything.
I didn't know what to do.
You help your friend. That's what you do.
I'm sorry.
No, it's too late. Because we're not friends anymore. And what happened to me tonight, that will never happen again.
Oh no.
I think fair.
Fair.
I mean, yeah, but it's
Fair,
all crumbling
completely.
down.
He also took he paused before he let her out
Yeah.
of the cage, like...
He let someone hold a gun
Yeah.
to her head. Poor Tyler's got a foot in both worlds and he can't really
Yeah.
be in either.
But he's being pulled in
Yeah,
because there appears to be no middle ground, so he's fucked.
yeah. It's lose-lose for him.
Good, but just in case, I want some backup.
We're doing slumber. We haven't done it in ages.
She's needed that for so long.
I'm bad, Andy. I do things. I kill people. Don't be afraid. You're okay.
Why do you kill people?
Because I like it. It's in my nature. It's who I am.
God, I see why you love him
Then I
so
have to stay
much.
together to protect her, and she wants me to be a better man, which means I can't be who I am.
Well, maybe this is who you are now. Love does that, Damon. It changes us.
It's between you, me, and Isabel.
I want out of this tomb, John.
I'm already on it.
So again, a lot happens in one episode.
Oh my god. I just feel like my brow is never going to unfurrow because it's constantly like, oh, no. Right. You need to give me some money for Botox because this is going to be a problem. By the end of season 8, I'll just have a full line down the middle of my face.
You need someone to sponsor. No.
Botox company
Yeah.
sponsor, yeah.
Ad.
Or just like some sellotape to hold it back.
Yeah, so you can do an ad.
Concrete company.
Should we start with our favourite Caroline? Bless her. Yet again, going through it.
Oh, she just can't catch a break. You think things are looking up, then she gets kidnapped by a pack of werewolves, tortured essentially, eventually gets out, has a massive falling out of Tyler, and forgets to go and meet Matt after work.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what the fuck?
I know.
She's so resilient.
Yeah. Well, like she said, I'm not little Caroline anymore. Bless her.
I hope she doesn't move too far away from that though, because that's what does keep her
Yeah.
how she is. I wouldn't, but I really wanted to get up and hit the TV. I was so I don't think you understand the rage.
The rage.
Of all the people that deserve to be tortured because of the things that they've done.
It's not Caroline.
It's not Caroline. And I see how I understand her side of it against Tyler, and I understand his side as well. It's very difficult, you can see both. But I think the thing that was not okay is that when Jules had her pinned like that, that Tyler didn't say, don't.
Yeah, he didn't do
Or
anything.
see
He
her
even
doing.
looked away. Like,
and that's like this is where my loyalty lies. And I don't think it really is where his loyalty lies. I don't think he's supposed to be in the worst situation. He has no one.
Yeah.
He has no one on Team Tyler that
I think
doesn't have a motive
he
elsewhere.
does, because Caroline was on Team Tyler, but I think then obviously Jules has got in his head and made and said all this stuff, and then, you know, instead of he's not really looked at this and been like, hold on, the werewolves captured, they took her hostage to get to me. He's not questioned that, because if all they wanted to do is talk to him, like, they know where he lives.
Yeah, he was at home.
He was at home, and they haven't gone there to just talk to him. Like, they don't just want to talk to him, they want something with him, and he hasn't quite got that yet, because...
And I would also say the thing is that both situations there with Caroline, when she was in the cage and after that, your instinct would be, oh my God, my friend... But he didn't.
Let them,
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, regardless of everything that's going on, you think your instinct would be to help your friend.
So I disagree a little bit. I don't think it's that they wanted to talk to her. I feel like I understood it that they thought that Stefan and Damon had captured Tyler, and they wanted the return.
Yeah.
So it wasn't that they took her because they just wanted to talk to Tyler. They took her thinking they were getting Tyler back. So I think that was their...
But where did they get that from? She just turned up and said to Caroline, where's Tyler?
No, because remember she phoned Tyler and he answered and just said, help. And Stefan took the phone off him.
Oh, so, right, okay.
Yeah.
Although I will say, is Tyler not registering that they handed Tyler over, he walked over to them,
and then
they were going to kill them all.
Yeah.
So... there was clearly, they never intended to trade.
No.
But he's probably trying to piece all the things together. And then you said that, I said no one is Team Tyler. And as much as I appreciate Caroline is Team Tyler, but I don't mean how people are Team Elena. Whilst she is Team Tyler, if you're in that situation, I don't think anyone is going to choose him.
No.
And I think he's aware of that, and that's why he probably is unsure and playing his odds, because maybe someone on that werewolf team would.
But again, is he also not clocking what Dr. Martin said after he'd taken them all down? He said, because you're on Elena's list of people to protect.
Yeah. But
so Elena has put him.
Yeah, and it's going to be really difficult, isn't it? Because he's going to be protected. So actually, for him, he's kind of in a situation where it doesn't really matter which side he chooses at this point, because he's always going to be protected because he's got that protection, right? So, depending on what these werewolves want, presumably, if it starts to involve Tyler, they're going to be taken down because they can't let anything happen to Tyler. I mean, he's not really clocked that. I think partly probably because he doesn't fully know what's going on.
No.
But, you know, at first he seemed to be really resisting what Stefan was saying, and then by the end of it, it was almost like he'd sort of come to an understanding that this was correct.
Like I said, the logic of, hang on, he has never done anything to me.
I've been here the whole time, I've never touched, nothing's ever happened.
Yeah.
You know, Caroline put herself in danger.
Yeah.
For you, and then you were not going to let her out of the cage. I'm 100% with Caroline on that.
While we're saying it, able to talk it out in the moments, I don't think that he, as a character, would have had enough processing time for any of it, and he might not have. You don't know what information gaps he has. So then to hear like you're on Elena's list of people, you might be like, what's Elena got to do with all of this? Like we don't know whether he's
because he doesn't know about the curse. Hence, like he just told them he was looking for a moonstone.
And so it sounds like initially she came for Mason and found him and would have gone, but then the new bit of information about the moonstone. Now they have another reason to be here. So their motives, I think, will now have changed.
You would hope as well that this event has sort of helped, or because we don't really know what Elijah's up to at this point, but should have sort of reaffirmed to Stefan and Damon that they will be protected, because things were about to go south when DM turned up. And they have been protected, and he must be a very powerful warlock, because he literally focused that on the people that it needed to be focused on.
That was good.
I did tear up, and I think I have before, at their sleepover.
Because it's the most human of activities in a world of craziness.
And I think we haven't seen enough interactions of them as a group for a long time, especially since Caroline became a vampire, because Bonnie, remember, rejected her and has now accepted it. But I think for me it's that idea that Stefan knows that as close as they are, it's not the same.
No.
And he knew in that moment that what she needed was them.
What I find sad though is that Stefan had to suggest that, and it wasn't Elena.
But I don't think she
hadn't witnessed what happened though.
Yeah.
So
No.
And it depends, like, you don't know because
But she did know her friend had been captured, so you would have thought that or was in trouble.
Yeah, but
she sent Damon.
But I don't think. Yes, I see your point. But did she know about all of the emotional stuff that would have happened with Tyler, and actually because in fairness, people getting captured is kind of like part of the course.
And
with
Caroline's
all of
one of those people. She's so strong, you may not necessarily realise when she does need it.
But Stefan's seen.
He could see through.
He's seen actually the emotional shift that will have been because of the connection she had with Tyler, because that's who she's actually built a connection with. She recently has been doing that with him rather than bonding with the others.
We're building up a lot of love triangle issues here, because I think Stefan and Caroline have been spending a lot of time together, and I think obviously Caroline and Tyler have been spending a lot of time together. Elena and Damon have been spending a lot of time together. You actually haven't had much of Elena and Stefan together recently. It's been very much he's off doing whatever he's doing
to save her, but
but not actually spending any time with her. So she's then left with Damon, and then.
But isn't that what happens though sometimes in relationships? Because I understand we say life gets in the way. They've got these massive situations, but you do neglect your relationship because you're like, we'll do that next week.
A perfect example is the person who's working so many extra hours to have enough money for you to do something nice together, and then they're actually not with you at all because they're doing that.
It's very easy, isn't it, to become. You're in a relationship for a long time.
One thing you did say was Elena sent Damon. She didn't send Damon. He can hear the conversation on the phone. So when she said Stefan told Elena what happened to Caroline, Damon was in the room, because he then told John to keep her there, and he went off to help. Which is why I was a bit like, look, Damon off his own back going to save Caroline.
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Any redeeming quality from Damon. I'm like, look at Damon.
She didn't say, Damon, you need to go and save him.
No.
Save her. Yeah.
But again, it could have been, Jules is here.
Yeah, you can attribute. I don't think there's ever there's no one reason why Damon does anything. It is a combination of factors, but he hit the nail on the head with the point that I've been making, where I said last episode, and I've said for a while, that I don't know how to word it. I don't like Elena's behaviour towards him.
She's manipulating him at times.
She is. I think what she's doing is she is bringing human side, and it is the things that he needs to be doing.
Yeah.
But the problem comes with she knows that he will do it not for the reasons that it's a good thing to do. he will do it because it's her asking, like
Yeah.
you said. So it then, her good intention then gets muddied, and it's wrong. It's not wrong. It becomes manipulative.
Yeah.
Sometimes intentionally, sometimes not. It's a very difficult
Yeah.
situation for all
But
of them.
it's almost like now, and I think probably for a while, he knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
So he always has the option to be like, no, mate, I'm not, because he knows that she's doing that, like he just said
Yeah.
to her. So I think it's a much more overt sort of manipulation in that he knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah.
But he knows as well, like, she knows he's in love with her. Everybody
Yeah.
knows he's in love with her, apart from him, apparently.
Well, he said at the end,
Yeah.
I'm in love with a girl I can never have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's just using it a little bit to her advantage.
But I do think it was interesting what he said to, her name's Andy there,
Yeah.
was, I'm in love with a girl I can never have. So it's not like he's plans on stealing her from Stefan. He does
yeah.
not see a future
no,
for
he
them.
doesn't see it as an option.
Is that just because it's Stefan? Or is that because, and the same reasons why Stefan should be thinking it, because they are not human and they can't live a life with her without contaminating her.
I think it's because it's Stefan.
I think it's partly because it's Stefan, but I think it's because of how Damon views himself. Because as much as he talks about how he loves killing and he loves being the bad guy,
I think we've had a
I
lot.
don't know that he does.
I think we've had a lot from Damon over the last couple of episodes, because he said, I can't remember if it was this one or the one before, but he said, I miss being human. So
It was the one before.
yeah, so don't believe he enjoys necessarily being this
It's like I've picked this
person
role.
and behaving like this, because the flashbacks that we've had, he wasn't
No.
like this at all.
No.
He was much more sort of the
He was
weaker.
the soft one,
Yeah.
and look how he was as a human and how screwed over he got. And so look how hard he's had to, and like that was his like origin for
probably-
being like that.
As a human, he was quite sensitive, so he was probably an empath, and empaths are very easy to weaponise. So he's almost weaponised himself.
But like I just said, I don't think any of the arguments we've put towards why we think Damon feels that way are wrong, because I
No.
think it's
complicated.
yeah. And if we were like, yep, that's it, tick box done, it would be a very boring show.
Yeah. Matt, yeah.
Oh,
Especially because he literally said in the last episode, "You're not a liar."
who has Matt got?
Yeah.
This is the problem. People are isolated, and when they're isolated,
I tell you who's looking for a buddy right now. John. No one would have lunch with him, would they?
it seemed really quite desperate.
But again, you ever start feeling sorry for John, you just say, "You killed Anna." Fuck you.
Yeah, that too, but then you've got to wonder. Like, I don't know. He's up to something, I think we can all agree.
That's just John.
John, he's up to something.
Character trait 1. Up
But
to something.
Is he actually, like, but I don't feel that he's not trying to protect Elena.
He
But
and Isabella working together
I
for their
do
daughter,
feel like
I
he's
think.
got a bit of an ulterior motive here, because they want Catherine for something.
I think my kind of prediction thought process is that John and Isabel want to protect Elena. Everybody wants to protect Elena. However, their version of protecting Elena comes with unlimited casualties. They won't care who they have to, they have to exchange for that, which is quite a parental base.
Yeah,
And we
I
know
think.
that Catherine is related to Isabel somehow as well, so...
What was I going to say?
Saw a little bit of Bonnie and Jeremy.
Oh yeah, when they were just in the background having a little bit
Yeah. I like just those little things that show you that
of a date at the
we
moment.
have watched their relationship developing and we're all seeing like, oh, I know where this is going. But just those little things that show that they're just hanging out together, having fun. Even if they're not together,
Yeah.
they're still...
They're getting there.
because when you get those relationships in TV shows, it's a problem I had in Buffy, with Buffy and Angel in particular. You're expecting me to believe in this epic love that they have, but I've never seen them hang out or do anything together to show me that this relationship is built. Because I feel like it's things like that that just show you it's been building.
It's nice that where you see character progression throughout episodes without having to have like an episode based on them. So it makes it more believable, because then in 3 episodes time where it's maybe a bit more centric on them, you don't feel like they've been forgotten about and their storyline, because you've just in the background of other things seen it tick along. So this show is very good at that.
Okay.
That's 2 out of 2 to Cheers so far.
Okay. So that was our reaction to season 2 episode 13. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.